Hi everyone, this is Frankie and Danny is here next to me.
Hello.
I'm going to continue last time and we recall we learned a few things about Anna herself, right?
Yes.
Which were what?
Anna is Anna is kind of complicated.
Why'd you say complicated?
I don't know. Just she had different opinion in her mind and change quickly.
Well, I don't think, no, I think last time is much more like it's not like changing mind. She saw that what she said is affecting her friend, the prince.
And then
she was
tried
able to
to-
kind of rescue this, make the situation better.
make Prince feel better.
Correct. And then he made her
And
think about.
she changed the topic to Prince's daughter.
Correct. Right. So I think it's not like she's changing her mind. She's very quick to react.
Yeah, quickly to react.
Yeah. Okay. So so mention about her daughter, which they say is very beautiful.
Yeah.
The prince bowed to signify his respect and gratitude. So I'm not exactly sure why he bowed down, but basically maybe he's kind of like saying he understands why she said this, right? To make him feel better and make him maybe understand that, okay, I cannot help you in this case,
so
right?
This word signify.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of this word?
Means I give a sign, right? Suppose I hold my hand or wave something. It's a sign.
It's a sign.
So he bowed to make a sign of his respect and gratitude.
To show?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Respect is another meaning, but gratitude is
Thankfulness.
similar. Thankfulness. Okay.
I often think, she continued after a short pause, drawing nearer to the prince and smiling amiably at him, as if to show that political and social topics were ended and the time had come for intimate conversation. I often think how unfairly sometimes the joys of life are distributed. Why has fate given you two such splendid children? I don't speak of Anatole, your youngest. I don't like him, she added in a tone admitting of no rejoinder and raising her eyebrows. Two such charming children, and really appreciate them less than anyone, and so you don't deserve to have them. Oh, I was going to say one thing before we continue on this one. Remember going back, there's this word deigned, right? We're supposed to I said I didn't know what it means. Let's go back a little bit. I think it was Anna. She was talking about doesn't want to criticize it, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
And then she said that Baron Funk was recommended, right?
Where?
So Baron Funk was recommended, right? To the dower by her sister, right? So we remember that. And then she said something about the dowager princess herself. I think it's over here. Yeah. So she added that Her Majesty had deigned, right?
Yeah.
So what did you say deigned was? I think you looked it up.
Oh yeah. Then is
She did without below her dignity, right? Or something. Yeah. So Her Majesty had deigned or did something that's below her dignity, by showing how Baron esteeming the Baron. Okay, so the way that you think about this is Her Majesty is something very high, right?
Very high.
But because she showed esteem, she made this guy look good, Baron, right? That's below her dignity, right? Meaning that she did something that made her feel lower, right? Because she showed this guy favor. Yeah.
Did something to
show
a
lot. Show this guy a lot of esteem. Esteem means like a lot of favor, right?
Okay. So the empress gave this a lot of favor.
Right. So which makes her lower.
Lower.
Right.
Oh.
Because she's pretty high.
Yeah.
This guy is just some baron, right?
Oh.
Right. So it's kind of like giving him favor, if you like.
Yeah,
right. So it's interesting that she says this, because it could be saying that she doesn't necessarily disagree with Prince about Baron. He's not disagreeing.
What?
Maybe it means that she doesn't disagree with the prince, that this guy is not...
She doesn't disagree.
She does not disagree with the prince about this guy's character.
So it means she disagreeing, right?
Means that maybe she agrees a little bit that
she agreed. She agreed.
The Baron may not be such a good, good.
Yeah.
Maybe she's saying that way, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I think the main thing that she doesn't want to go against the empress's wishes.
She don't want to go against the emperor's wishes.
Right. Okay, let's go back. So now, I often think, she continued after a short pause. So there was a little pause, right? Because now
it's one pause.
There was a little pause.
Yeah, little pause.
And after the prince bowed, there was a little pause.
Yes.
So she's picking up the conversation again. So
she picked up the conversation again.
So she went to near the prince and smiling.
Nearer to the prince.
And smiling amiably, so very friendly. She's smiling friendly at him.
Amably means friendly at him.
Yeah.
As if to show
that political and social topics were ended. That they finished.
In order to show. Looks like
to show. Just say put to show. Don't worry.
Okay.
To show him that we're done talking about politics and social stuff, right?
Okay.
And it's time to talk about intimate conversation, right? Intimate.
What does intimate mean?
Close conversation, between close friends, right? Intimate.
You mean intimate means close?
Means close, yeah.
Okay. Conversation.
Okay. I often think how unfairly sometimes the joys of life are distributed. Okay, so we can talk about this one.
Unfairly, sometimes the joys of life are distributed. Distributed means sent?
No, distributed means how you. So I'm gonna give you. I have 2 children. I'm gonna give. I have 5 candy. I give 3 to one and 2 to the other. So I distributed the candy.
Distributed the candy.
Right.
So this means distributed the joy of life.
Right. So.
Unfairly.
Yeah, unfairly because some people get more.
More, some people get less.
So it's unfairly how some people get more and less, right?
So she will talk about the joys of life.
Yes.
Wow.
So why have fate, right, destiny, given...
Fate means destiny.
Yeah, given you 2 such splendid children. So
splendid means good children?
Yeah. So why did you get such nice 2 children? And but she says, I don't speak of Anatole, your youngest. I don't like him. So
really?
I guess he has 3 children then, because 2
are very good.
Yes, but one of them she doesn't like Anatole. Right? She added a tone admitting of no rejoinder and raising her eyebrows. So I'm not sure of rejoinder what that means, but basically we can kind of guess. So maybe she didn't feel bad about saying anything about Anatole because she says I don't like him. It's kind of bad, right? Yeah. But she apparently she says admitting no rejoinder. Maybe she didn't feel guilty about saying it that way. So maybe admitting means like sort of like confessing or letting you know why I said this or whatever. Of no rejoinder, right? Meaning, so it could be like she shows no feeling bad about saying it, rejoinder.
Maybe later we'll
and raising her eyebrows, right?
Next time we'll
maybe
figure out these words. Okay.
And raising her eyebrows. 2 such charming children, and really you appreciate them less than anyone, and so you don't deserve to have them. So basically she's saying, remember about the joys of life, right? Yes. So it says that's very unfair how it's distributed. So she's saying that, Prince, you have 2 such wonderful children, and such charming children, and you don't appreciate them.
Huh?
You really appreciate them less than anyone. It says that she appreciates them more than he does. And so he says, you don't deserve to have them. That's what he's saying. Remember what she said about the daughter. The daughter is very beautiful, right?
Yes.
And I don't know about that first son that wants a post for the Baron, but I don't know about that one. But anyway, basically she's saying...
But she said you don't deserve to have them.
Yes.
Is this too strong? The tone is too strong? Is criticize him? You don't deserve to have them? Or
well, why did she say you don't deserve?
Tease.
Why? No, let's just think about why did she say that? Why did she say you don't deserve?
It means You're not a good father, so you don't deserve to
She
have
didn't say
them.
about good father. That's not what she said.
But these two wonderful
Yes.
son, she said you don't
Not
deserve
son.
to have them.
Children.
Oh,
Should be
children,
probably
children.
one son and one daughter. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Huh?
It's interesting. You don't deserve to have them
Why?
because I don't know. If people
Because he
say
doesn't.
this
No, it says here
sentence,
because you appreciate them less than anyone means that
how she know?
it doesn't matter. That's what she's saying.
That's what her.
That's what
think.
she's saying,
What
right?
she's saying.
She says that you don't appreciate them, so you don't deserve to have them, right? That's what she's saying.
Okay.
And she smiled her ecstatic smile. Again, she smiled like she kind of like when she said this, she's kind of doing her smile again. Ecstatic means like full of energy again. You can think of that way.
Ecstatic smile.
Smile,
I remember before you say she always have smile on her face.
Correct.
But that smile is not
this one.
aesthetic.
Not this one.
Smile is real.
No, I'm not sure
my
about
God.
real. I can't help it, said the prince. Lavater would have said I lack the bump of paternity. So I don't know who Lavater is, but said that he lacked the bump of paternity. That bump, bump, right? So bump means
Bump means what?
Bump like something is growing. A road is not even, has a bump on the road.
I understand.
But I don't know what it means. Bump of paternity means fatherhood.
Fatherhood?
Yeah, paternity means fatherhood. So he lacks something about fatherhood. Maybe he's not a good father, like you said.
So what means I can't help it? Means I cannot
appreciate them or something. I cannot. She just said that he does not appreciate them as much, right?
And he agree.
He sort of agrees, right? And then let's see. Don't joke. I mean to have a serious talk with you. Do you know I'm dissatisfied with your younger son? Between ourselves, and she and her face assumed its melancholic expression. He was mentioned at Her Majesty's, and you were pitied. Yeah, pity. Given pity. Basically saying that about her younger son now, right?
Don't joke. I mean, you have a serious.
Yeah, so she's talking about the younger son that she did not like,
which
right?
she dissatisfied with.
Yes. So it says between you and I, between you and me.
Between ourselves.
Yeah, between the prince and herself. And he was mentioned at Her Majesty's. That is, the younger son was mentioned, right, at the Majesty, at the king's, and then people felt sorry for him, for the prince.
I don't understand.
Okay, so the younger son, right? She feels bad about the younger son.
Why?
She doesn't like, right? So I'll give you the why. Because when he was mentioned at Her Majesty's, meaning that he
was mentioned.
The younger son
at Her
Majesty's.
Majesty means the empress, right?
Yes. When the son's name was mentioned at Her Majesty's.
So what happened?
You were pitied. Means that you means the prince.
The prince.
People felt sorry. Pitied means you feel sorry for for someone.
The prince feels sorry.
No, people feel sorry for him.
People feel sorry for the prince.
Right.
Because
when they're talking about his son.
His son at Her
Majesty's.
Majesty.
Right. So that means that people don't
like to talk about the son.
No, maybe they say that they feel sorry for the father because he has such a son.
Oh.
Right?
So and her face assumed it's what this mean?
Melancholy.
Melancholy, yeah.
Kind of like kind of emotional, emotional, but more like a sad kind of emotional thing.
Sad.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we just finish today's.
Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Bye. See you.
See you next time.